So, Aalto is a character I've seldom really used, but the times I have used him were really fun. I think he's probably one of the least used characters out there next to someone like Cao Chi, but he may be someone you may want to consider in this upcoming patch as a build project. Why do I say this? Well, for two main reasons: Cartethyia and Ciaccona, and the new Sonata set Windward Pilgrimage. These two reasons are connected as it all relates back to erosion utilization. Looking at the Sonata set first, they told us in the 2.4 livestream that this set will give us crit rate and arrow damage if you attack an enemy that has arrow erosion applied. That's a pretty big buff and mirrors what we see for the Frazzle set. But unlike the Frazzle set, they said it's attacking an enemy with erosion, not applying erosion itself, meaning that this buff is much easier to use compared to being more limited like the Eternal Radiance Frazzle set. The great thing about this though is that it's arriving during a great time because Cartethyia will be coming, and me too. And if you have Ciaccona, you'll be in an even stronger position. Oh, and look at that, it's the other reason. I've mentioned in my last video about Cartethyia that she'll be a big character, both literally and figuratively, and one of those reasons is because of her ability to apply erosion as well as utilize it. The degree of the application will need to be seen since this is coming out before 2.4 is here, but I don't doubt the community will find all the data. Regarding the Echo set too, since we'll all be farming it for Cartethyia, Aalto, or hell any other arrow unit, would be another candidate for any mid pieces you get, assuming you get Cartethyia or have Ciaccona though. What I mean though is that the pieces that may not be optimal for Cartethyia can be moved over to Aalto if it lines up better. That means you're wasting less resources when trying to get the better build for our horny Thorn Foot Queen. But since the details of Cartethyia's erosion application is unknown, I would highly recommend having Sierra Gale as a backup, Lingering Tunes as a more universal set, or Moonlit Clouds for a more supportive role. The new set is hinging hard on Cartethyia's upkeep and consistency of erosion application if you're missing Ciaccona, because if you can't find a good way to keep erosion up, the set will be virtually useless. As far as Cartethyia goes, how would Aalto and Cartethyia work? She's good for someone like Aalto because combining these two things, Erosion Applicator and the new Erosion set, can allow him to be a better DPS unit for Arrow if you are lacking in that area. Think of it similar to Spectrover helping complement Phoebe's Frazzle mode damage, or Spectrover helping Zani. Since I know a handful of people are skipping Ciaccona in favor of Cartethyia, this means you won't be shit out of luck with a secondary character. Ciaccona is more than likely the premium unit for premium teams like Cartethyia, Ciaccona, and Shorekeeper. But Cartethyia, Aalto, and Shorekeeper may serve as a nice alternative. She can complement any downtime in between Aalto and vice versa. The fantastic thing about Aalto is that he offers some good utility. His outro gives an arrow boost which would help Cartethyia a lot. He provides a really unique CC mechanic with his clone taunt, which, by the way, kind of a miss on Ciaccona because they didn't make her clones taunt, but I guess it is what it is. And lastly, at higher sequences, he becomes a hovering shotgun that can be used at safer distances and continue damage on quick bosses that move out of melee range. They'll also be getting taunted, so it'll be safer until it's gone. Now, is this the best setup? I don't know, she's not out yet, but I don't doubt that this composition will be good, usable, and more importantly, just fun to use. It'll shake things up if you want more variety since I know most of you don't use him. He's also going to be on the banner too, so I feel like Kuro is trying to at least nudge us a little bit to try and get them together. What say you? Are you going to build or utilize Aalto more? Thank you for letting me take your time, like and sub, and be safe out there.